What's happening, YouTube? What is going on? Fire up the heat press family. Hey, Joan. What is up, everybody? Good afternoon or evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hi, Nikki. It is so good to see you early today. Cooking and watching the live. Whew. I want something to eat. What you cooking? Hey, Miss Kayla, how are you? Keep it down. Hey, sketches to design. Rice. I am a sucker for rice. I just have to have rice every single day. That's just the African in me. I have to eat rice. I love me some rice any type of way. I just like how rice is just part of my day. I grew up on it, so I just have to have it. Miss Kayla saying feeling motivated. You feeling motivated today? That's good. Yes, I'm a sucker for rice. Hi, Sam Day. Sam Day said, "What's good, bro? What you think about the CISS ink kit? Have you ever used one of those on your printer?" I have not, never used them, never had one, but I'm looking into it right now for sublimation. So that's all I can say. I can't give you much on that because I've never tried it. Appreciate everybody for coming on time today. Bright and early, we got good 10 folks in here. Go ahead, smash the like button one time to support your boy. Yes, I'm looking into the Epson myself. I might be grabbing the Epson 7720 early next week or a week after that. I'm waiting for Amazon to clean up to pay out the affiliate money, because you guys have been great just using those links. And last I looked today, we had enough in there to purchase our next product. And I told y'all, I mean, everything that's being made on that affiliate account is going to go right back into the business. This is not anything I'm going to use for no personal use. Like I said, we're going to plan on using that for the sublimation, just so we can learn it together. We can set up some content and just grow. What's going on, Lionel? Welcome. How was your day? Miss Kayla says she got the same one. Do you have any good tips on that printer What should I worry about? What to look out for? And what type of ink are you using? Where do you get your ink? And where are you getting your sublimation stuff at? All that good stuff. I appreciate that, Miss Kayla. You guys motivate me, man. Every day coming up here and talking to y'all motivates me to go on to the next day. Even when the dates are rough throughout the day, the moment I get on this camera to just talk to y'all, it makes everything good again. Because to be honest, man, this week has been pretty dead. It's been pretty dead in here. And it's simply because people are on the last minute vacation time and getting ready for school to open. And I can't wait because once school opens, I'm 100% sure things are going to pick up. And so right now, we're just in like a little wind down season, trying to make our way into the school year. So it's been a little slow around here, just in the whole parking lot, period. Not just me. This whole parking lot has been a little slow. But it gives you time to do other things. I've been doing a lot of design work, a lot of things on Illustrator and Photoshop. You know, taking some classes, been doing a lot of courses. I'm actually putting a course together now. I'm going to actually take the initiative to post a course on Skillshare. So I had a lot of time to plan out a lot of things this week, and I'm grateful for that. What's going on, y'all? What is up, Mike? What's going on with you? Carlos, it's vacation mode. Few more weeks, things will pick up. I appreciate the encouragement there. Yep, I am understanding that as well. So in a few weeks, things are going to pick up and we'll be on and rolling in there. And then we'll have some new equipments. We'll have some new things. So it's going to be exciting. I mean, it just gives me time to grow, do some things to grow the YouTube business. Because yes, YouTube is a source of a business, and it just focusing on that a little bit more while I'm down in the full-time business. YouTube as the side hustle there's a lot of things. It's not just putting videos out. There is a lot of strategizing around other things. Ms. Kayla said, I guess she's answering the question of where she's getting her equipment or material for sublimation. Ink Pro for sublimations. Okay. So do I teach my kids to print? Yes, my daughter is very active in the whole thing. She's my weeding staff. So she's the employee. She's hired to weed and actually do a lot of the social media recording. She's like my content creator. Smash the like button for me. Appreciate it. Said go out to the businesses and leave door hangers. Yes. Yeah, that's definitely in the works. I got some vinyl here for the contest winner. I mean, it's like a few rows here. This is Webflex. I got some sheets, got some glitter, got some Easy Weed. I'm about to drop everything. Okay. Any Up Graphics donated all this vinyl to us for the winner, not to us, but they were nice enough to give all this vinyl here to the person that's going to win the logo contest. Y'all guys pick it up, man. So far, I've only received 2 of them. I've only received 2 of them in my inbox. So again, you got to send your designs to garmentcreationslevittown@gmail.com. Regina says, I got my heat press machine and Cricut Explorer, and that's good. I appreciate you for stepping out there and purchasing those equipments. I don't know much about the Cricut machine, but I mean, I think it's pretty similar to the Silhouette. So if you have any questions, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of people here that's has experience in the Cricut machine. But when it comes to heat press, though, you already know your boy graduated from Heat Press University. So I got a pretty good degree. I don't know if I have a master yet, but I'm working my way up there. So drop your questions about the heat press. Let me know what type of heat press did you get. Sketcher said they scrapped the design and now reworking it. Oh man, lost time. Lost time. But I can't wait though. Y'all got to 11:59. 11:59 is the time that we're gonna cut it off. You know how on if you do online classes, you got to 11:59 on Sunday to upload your assignments. That's how it is. Y'all gotta upload your assignment by 11:59 tonight, right before it turns into 12 o'clock. The advantage here, people that's on we'll have to wait for the motorcycle to go by. But people that are on the East Coast, 11:59 is still the same. That's mine, 11:59. People that's on a specific time, 11:59 it is. So I think I come to a conclusion, just like the teachers did. I think you have to, if you're on the East Coast, you have to 2 a.m. All right, I'm gonna be nice. If you're on the East Coast, you have to 2 a.m. because I think that's what my professor used to do. But just so the time, it's actually 3 a.m. because it's 3 hours in LA, right? 3 hours Pacific time. Yeah, but either way, by the time I wake up tomorrow morning, that thing is gonna be closed out. Yes, that right there, Michaela, that's the best strategy right now for anybody that do not have a Cameo. Do not purchase Cameo right now. If you can wait a little bit until I think it's October. I think that's what Kyle was saying, that it's October when Silhouette's gonna do the announcement or something next month, and then to go on sale right before the holiday. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but if you are able to wait, I say you wait. Once the 4 come out, you go and grab the 3, because at that point now it's gonna be on sale. That's when I'm most likely gonna hope we get a lot of money at that time and just get a bunch of them and start reselling them. Here, get out my camera, get the mouse. Don't drop it. It's in it. Open the bottom, the mouse is, the dongle is in there. We got one mouse in the whole shop, and we got to share it through a few TVs. Michaela says Hastronic stalls. That's the one you have? Yeah, I still got mine. I'm still praying on that machine, man. I'm still praying on that heat press. I think that's what it is. I think I get my master's once I get the Hastronic. That's when I'm gonna get my master's. Right now, I'm doing a double bachelor's degree. I heard the Cameo 3 is going down to like 179. Once that it makes sense, I believe it. Oh, that's gonna be love. Because right now it's what, like 260, 250 around there. That's a big deal. That's when they're gonna get it. People are gonna probably, for the holiday, people are probably still gonna be giving Silhouette Cameo as gifts. That's like the perfect gift to give out to somebody that's a creator. Like I said, it's my little idea book. It's my sketchbook here, and I've been putting the outline together for the Skillshare course. So y'all look out for that. For anybody that's still looking or still new to the game and you're trying to learn how to start a t-shirt business from home, there's a course that's in the works right now. Just got to do the layout and then start recording the course. We're going to do maybe like a quick hour course, a quick breakdown. Right. I hear you, June. Anybody want to give June a gift for the holiday? She accept Cameo 3s. Swing Design. Else says Swing Design have them for 179 now. Okay. I don't even know who Swing Design is, but they already got it for 179. You probably got it's probably like a $25 shipping on that though. Because that's how they do. June says she'll pay shipping if you give her the gift. It's like a $60 to Trinidad. Yep. With free shipping? Wow, that's what's up. That is wow. That's a big wow. 179 free shipping. It's a good way to get into business. Buy a bunch of those. Start doing giveaways. This kid said she wants a cup machine. What's a cup machine? Like a mug press? What's a cup machine? I got a mug press here. I think when it comes to the sublimation stuff, I might have to grab another one because this one that I have, the timer don't work. Like you have to hold down the button for the timer to stay initiated. I could probably open it and look at it and try to fix it myself, but we'll see when that time comes. I should start looking at it too. So I sit here, I definitely do sit here with electronic degree, so I do know how to play with some motherboards and all that good stuff. Say it's in white only though. Okay. What's wrong with white? You don't want your mug press in white? You see, after all that last night, I ended up going a whole nother route with the kids logo. That's after talking to them. They just wanted it to be simple in like a circle type style. Yep, you got to be ready for the holiday when it comes to sublimation or mugs. Actually, mugs. Mugs is where it's at for this holiday. I mean, that's definitely where it's at. It's actually now it's the time to start playing on it. That's why I gotta try to put that money right into it. Jamie, what is going on? Jamie said Amazon has Black Beginner Bundle for $199, free shipping with Prime. Go ahead, grab it. Use the link in the description. Smash the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new. Anel said, yeah, mine is white. And put a few designs on it. Mine's is right here. Y'all seeing it. It's white too. And I put a few design on it. Look at that. I put my man on there. I mean, I was thinking about just like wrapping this in like some type of fancy pattern or something, but we'll see. Can you imagine? That thing is so great. You can actually just pick it up, throw it on your shoulders. It's not like this thing. I try to pick that big thing up. It's going to be a problem. What's up, Butter? Look here, man. I got all this vinyl here, man. I'm still waiting for your design. Still waiting for my email to talk to me, Butter. I appreciate that little sketch that you sent me last night too, Butter. I ended up going a whole nother route with the logo. If you never try Webflex, this is your opportunity. Webflex is good. I feel like that's all I've been using lately is Webflex. And they got some cool colors over there too that just came out. This is the black, the red. I got orange over there. I got yellow. Well, yeah, best way to go is to find them deals. You know, that's where you gotta take your time. And when you see it, jump right on it. There's always deals. Because, you know, companies, they bring in new inventory, then they gotta, you send me a message? Let me see. So Sketch said, what's Webflex? Is Webflex WEB? And it's just it's the type of vinyl that they're using on like jerseys. So it's kind of similar to Star's, I think thermal flex or something like that. I mean, it feels a little better than Easy Weed. It's like I don't know. I like it. I can't be a vinyl salesperson clearly, but I don't know how to talk about it. I just like it. It's a good product, and it's a little bit cheaper than Easy Weed, but it's a great product. I'm looking at your message here right now, June. Okay. I think yeah, Grace did reach out to me, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but we can talk about it, you and I. Especially the fact that I have my partners next door when it comes to vinyl. I'm a little loyal to them. Just slick deal is a app show you deals on many. Slick deal is an app that shows you deal on many different. Anyone's can download it. Okay. Yeah, it's used for line. I can't even say the word. Nylon jerseys. Yeah, flock is great. I mean, but flock is mainly. I would use flock mainly for like sweaters. You know, that's what it's for. It's for the heavy heavy garments, sweaters, hoodies. It's like that varsity style type stuff. I've actually never pressed flock. Crazy thing, I got a few rows of flock over there or sheets that I'm looking for something. I think I was missing a few colors for what I wanted to do, and I was waiting for like the hoodie season to do something with it, throw some colors on there. But I'm saying, how much actual time do we have left? I told people earlier, if you actually have to 11:59. So, but by the time I wake up in the morning, we should be probably like 5:59. First thing I'll be looking at is that email. So you literally have to I wake up in the morning. Because I know the time zones are different. If I say you have to 11:59 right now on the East Coast, it's totally different from people in the West Coast. So you have to tomorrow morning. And then so what's the average price per yard for wet flex? Um, I don't know. I know for the 59, I think it's 59, the 59 inches row, it's like 12 by 59 or something. That comes to $9.99. Yeah, don't try to push it, butter. Don't try to push it, because I'm anxious to see what you're gonna throw out at me, man. I'm anxious. I'm anxious to see. I'm anxious to see what you got. I'm anxious to see what sketches the designs got. Yo, when we get out of this one, I have another. I don't know. I'm calling like a logo boot camp, because I actually stumbled onto a channel that I watched so much. I consumed so much of his content when I first started years ago, and that was, what is his name? Stephen Loney. Stephen Loney was the guy. I studied his stuff so much back in the day, like 2014, 2015. I guess he stopped making YouTube videos. But as I was playing with my videos yesterday, trying to get the keywords and everything right, his video popped up as one of suggested. And I was reminded, I'm like, dang, I remember I did a lot of learning with logo when it came to his channel because he was a graphic designer that showed people everything. And he had this thing called the Logo Bootcamp, where every week he would take a letter from A to Z and create a fictitious company and do the logo with it. I had so much fun doing that, and I was thinking about doing something like that with y'all, so that way every week we'll just pick a letter and we'll start designing it, just so we can just stay sharp and work on our skills and stuff like that. But I think that's we'll do and see how people respond to that. But I say I'm going simple. Hey, I like it simple, man. It's like I'm a big fan of that KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. I mean, where anybody can just look at it and understand exactly what's going on there. So that's very good price. 15 by 36 inches of Caesar here is $9. Going to have to look into that. Yeah, you should. Webflex. I mean, I know my folks right there. That's the link to where I get them from. Any up graphics. That's actually the only person. That's why I found out about Webflex. I never heard of it before. So if you're interested, you can check them out. Look at the different prices there. It's actually 12 by 60. So I just used to watch something like that. I'm not sure of who it was. I just go do graffiti like that when I first started. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of Steven Loney's content, a lot of it. I learned a lot of illustrator skills from him. What else y'all got? Expire, I don't know if Expire Custom is on here. I'm working on their business card right now. And forgot there was somebody else from the group that reached out to get their design set up for F&M or Top Transfers. I don't remember. I don't know if they even be on YouTube here, but I actually have that set up already. I just need to send it to you if you're on here. I totally don't even remember your name. But I said he likes Chris too. Chris, who's Chris? The flyers, those flyers was good. They responded to it real well. And made actually place an order for another flyer and a banner after that. So I'm working with the banner right now, except their logo is just, I was trying to So to send me the logo in like a PDF, no, not a PDF, in JPEG. So in the process of trying to remove the background in Photoshop and convert it into a transparency, is having some issues because it's on like a gradient background. It's a little too funky for me. So I'm waiting for them to send me the design in like a PDF, not a PDF again. A PDF will work too, or a PNG to finish designing their banner. Antonia said, "What's a good shirt software?" I think I see Kyle putting up. It looks like we're about to get a visit from Annie Up Graphics. There I go. Yo, hold on, let me let Kyle in real quick. Working late? You dropped everybody off and came back?
I figured I'd come crash your live.
Yes. We got a special guest tonight. So y'all bring all your final questions. Let me grab another seat. Nice.
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? So this is the face. This is Kyle right here for Annie Up Graphics.
What's up, everybody?
Nice. And it was Kyle that brought all this good stuff here that y'all gonna win. Whoever put in that bomb design. Sure, it's a little hot in here now. I wasn't feeling it until I got up.
He's all hyped up now.
Yeah, so it's good you walked in at a good time because I just someone was asking about WebFlex. So Lionel was asking what is the price per yard on WebFlex.
So we don't sell it by the yard. We sell it in 5-foot rolls. It's $10 for a 5-foot roll, so it essentially comes out to $2 a foot. If you buy it in a 10-yard roll, I don't even know what the price is, but it's significantly cheaper. It's like $48 for 10 yards, which is a good price point for heat transfer. And one of the benefits of the WebFlex is you can cut your designs and stack them, and you can have them on hand. So if you have a client, it's just like essentially creating your own transfers, and they're not sticking to everything. And the price point's better than what else is out there.
Yeah, that's true, because that's all I'm saying. And the price that is, it's a good price because.
Yeah, if you're used to using other stuff and it has a sticky carrier sheet, the WebFlex has what they call a static carrier sheet. So the carrier sheet's not sticky, so if something comes off, you can't stick it back down. I mean, there's ways you can lick it and do all this kind of stuff. But once you get used to it, it's a very nice product. It applies at 330 degrees, and it's super temperature specific, so you really need a heat press. You don't want to be using an iron. But other than that, I mean, it's really good stuff. We just brought in gray, new color, and then I think we're bringing in maroon and burgundy and a couple other colors too. So we're going to continue to expand the WebFlex line. And yeah, I mean, WebFlex has been around since the 50s, I think, and it's made in America, so it's one of the best.
Okay. So Jason said it looks like the Annie Up guy.
A little bit?
Just a little bit. He is the Annie Up guy.
Yeah.
From down the street. Sketch Design is saying, what type of material can you use WebFlex with?
It pretty much applies to everything. Any garment you want to put it on, it can go on. As long as it can take the 330 degrees, you shouldn't have a problem pressing it. It's one of the most durable, and he'll tell you it when you feel it on your shirt. It's just it's on there. Yeah. It's good stuff. Never had any complaints with it. The only complaint that we get is that people peel it hot, and it's a cold peel, and people are constantly forgetting that it's a cold peel. I forget it's a cold peel because I think it's human nature. You just press it. You got
because you're so used to working with hot pills.
So press it, put it down, press another shirt, and then you can go back and just peel all the carriers. It's good stuff.
What software do you use to make T-shirt, vinyl? I mean, it depends. It's a bunch of softwares out there. It depends what type of vinyl cutter you have. I'm a Illustrator type of person, and so I just stick to Illustrator, my vector type program. But if you get a Cameo, that's going to come with its own software. So
yeah, that's a question we get. And it really comes down to if you buy one of the craft cutters like a Brother or a Silhouette or the Cricut, they all come with the software that's specific to it. If you get into the larger cutters, then there's several different programs you can use. But what he said is spot on. Get Illustrator, learn Illustrator. It'll be the best thing for you, and then you can import that into any program that you need that you get to run any software. So that way it's interchangeable. If you need to upgrade to something else, you already have the Illustrator skills and you can just plug in your artwork and you don't have to learn a new program.
Nice. Jay Walker, I think that's what that says. Is Wetflex available in Vegas Gold? I need that gold in more ways than ever. I can tell you now. Yeah. It ain't available in no Vegas Gold, bro.
There's like this weird gold that I'm contemplating bringing in, but I don't know. I don't know if I showed you. I'll show you the sample next time down at the shop, but it's not quite vague. They call it gold, but I'm not convinced.
We had this conversation earlier about gold and yellow. Yeah, what's gold and what's yellow?
Athletic gold.
Yeah. So there was one question that came up in the live last week, and I told you about it. The question was, how do you decide what type of vinyl to put on a shirt? What type of vinyl to use?
So when you break it down to like stretch, Webflex, Easy Weed, something like that.
When to use what?
Okay. So Caesar has a really great product called Easy Weed Stretch. Well, first they have Easy Weed, which is a great product in itself. And then they have Easy Weed Stretch. Now the stretch is a lot thinner and it's matte. So if you're looking for something that's matte, you can go with that. It has about 25 colors, which is nice. And it has some unique colors too. But if you have clothing that's stretched while worn, like yoga pants or a women's shirt, or it's going to go on the ass, you want to use something that stretches. So you go with the stretch. If it's a regular T-shirt, you can still use the stretch. So other than that, I would reverse it, like create the design and then find the elements that you need to create the design. Like Caesar also has a line, the electric line, which is a lot of metallic. So if your design calls for that, then you source the metallic shine or the glitter or something like that. Like work backwards, not forwards. Like, hey, I'm going to make a design. Let me decide what vinyl I need. No, you need to create the design and then work your way backwards to get the result that you want.
It definitely makes sense. It makes sense because it depends on the look that you're looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah.
Yeah, so, like he came down looking at with it. He brought a robe and he was looking to do the Webflex, and we had a discussion. Well, how's it going to look? Is it going to be too heavy? Is it going to be so he had the clothing, the design, and then he was working his way backwards so that he would get the right result and walk out of the store with the right stuff.
Exactly. Especially if you're going in the store. So
yeah,
if you're doing online, you want to make sure you have all those things down pat before you hit that pay button.
Yeah.
Because it can go reverse. It's not easy going the other way when the money's already gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So let's see, okay. How many colors do Webflex come in?
It's 10 now. I think we're going to get it up to 14 or 15 when we're done.
Nice.
But yeah, it comes in a good range. It's mostly solid colors: black, white, red, yellow, orange, green, royal blue, gray, red. Your standard colors. It doesn't get fancy, but it's good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I already. You can go check out the list there. I'll drop the link look up top. The link is in there. Go check out the list of colors that they offer. And like I said, I didn't know about Wetflex until I started working with Kyle. So
yeah,
I don't know where else you can find it at. I'm just pointing you where I know you can get it for sure.
we're the only one who have it.
Oh, so don't look anywhere else.
Yeah.
Jason, I didn't get no design, man. I don't know what address you used to send me this stuff. I've been waiting for it for about 2 months now. I don't know. The post person got lost. FedEx truck had a flat. UPS got fired. I don't know where is that. I mean, I'm still waiting. I'm also waiting for something from transfer. So I don't know. I might have to find a new address. Ew. Sketch makes sense as far as what design to.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going, Meek Life Custom?
Life.
What's up, Meek? This is the guy here that was asking all these questions about your design today.
I only ask questions to get you thinking.
To get your head going the right way.
Yeah.
Meek Custom, what's going on? Y'all go ahead and smash the like button if you found interest or value in what we talked about so far. And what other questions y'all got? Drop all your vinyl questions. Like I said, I got the vinyl guy right here. And yeah, there's no other way I can answer it.
Yeah, there's a lot of vinyl. Let me see if I can draw off the questions before they even ask. One of the questions we get a lot that's kind of, I think people are thinking about it wrong. They always ask, what type of vinyl should I use on this clothing instead of looking at the vinyl and seeing if you can use it on that clothing. Yeah. That's an easier way to look at it. You know what I mean? Or what temperature should I use to press polyester? Well, it's not the clothing that dictates the time and temperature. It's the vinyl that dictates the time and temperature. Mm-hmm. So people will be like, oh, I got this satin robe. What do I press it at? Well, what are you using? If you're using glitter, you press it at 320. If you're using Easy Weed, 305. If you're using Wetflex, 330. So it's not the clothing. It's the vinyl. Yeah, because it's the adhesive on the vinyl that needs to heat up to the temperature that's the specs of it, I guess, from the manufacturer that make it stick, not the material. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I even did it earlier today. Yeah. I mean, it's like, oh, would it stick on this? It would definitely stick to it. It's just at the right temperature because, like you said, you need one of the formula of good application is heat and pressure. So if you don't have the right type of temperature, it don't matter what you're pressing on or what you're using. Yeah. You just got to follow those guidelines of the type of product that you're using. So what is the best way to store vinyl? Well, so I get asked that a lot. So the best way to store vinyl is how you are able to keep it organized. There's no this is the best way. Whatever works for you is what's going to work. Does it work in bins? Does it work in folders? Does it work in drawers? Do you roll it up and put it in the IKEA things like E has? A lot of people do that. So the best way to do it is what drives you less crazy. Right. You know what I mean? Like, does a box of scraps work and you just go digging in for the colors that you need? Does that not work for you? Do you need it all separated? Whatever works for you is going to be the best so you can be the most efficient, because how I store vinyl might be a way he hates it. Right. And it might, you know what I mean? So you can't do it that way. Now, as far as just make sure I cover all the bases. As far as, you want to keep it at room temperature. You don't want to keep it outside in the winter or in the attic during the summer. You want to keep it at a general living temperature. You don't want to store it out there. But honestly, that stuff gets shipped across the country when it's 0 degrees out in a truck for 3 days. You know what I mean? Okay. So Jason is asking, do you offer signed vinyl like 651? Yes, a whole half of the store is all adhesive vinyl. 651 in all the colors, multiple sizes. At the end of the month, I haven't told anybody this, so this is exclusive. Oh, exclusive! So don't go telling anybody. I'll deny it, even though it's on.
It's on tape.
We are bringing in a bunch of adhesive vinyl on the 31st. We're having a big 4-year anniversary in the shop. We're going to have a bunch of, I think it's 20 new colors of adhesive vinyl that we're bringing in that we're super excited about. So I'm not going to tell you what adhesive vinyl, but.
Nice. Hey,
yeah.
Jason, you got to check it out, man. I know you're making them transfers. You need adhesive. Meek said, my favorite vinyl store. Yes, I'm with you on that one. The good thing, I'm close to them. Yeah, you're definitely right down the street somewhere. Can wet flex be pressed on canvas bags? Not exactly sure what type of material the bags is, but it's same recyclable.
Yeah, it can be. So the first thing I would do is try and find out if there's any plastic in the bag. Because if there's plastic in the bag, regardless if it sticks or not, the plastic is going to melt. So some of those canvas bags have a plastic liner inside of it. Sometimes it's a polyester liner, and it feels like that nylon swishy material, but sometimes it looks like that, and it's actually plastic, and that can melt. So first that, and then the web flex will stick to that, no problem. Just that inside liner is what I'd be concerned about, especially if you say if it's recyclable or made from recycled materials.
Plastic in it.
Yeah, it's probably got plastic in it. So I imagine, the best thing to do before you commit to anything is to throw it in the heat press and see if you can melt it.
Make sure you have an extra one.
Yeah, like I always say, like before you do anything, like you have to test one before you go into production. Don't buy 100 bags of something and then realize after the first one that you melted all of it. Now you have 100 bags, you can't do anything. So that's what I would do. Just do a test on anything before you go into production.
Yeah, test. That's why your Cameo has that test button right there. I should use it more.
Yeah, I don't ever use it either. So.
I don't either, but
I tell people, use the
test button. This one has a test button too. I wish I would use it, but it's all good. Said Any Up have they have a YouTube channel, Any Up Graphics Supplies. Yes. Any Up Graphic Supply. Don't put the IS whatever there.
Put it in there.
Yeah. So yeah, they're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, the same way everywhere. This is every time I'm telling you that we had a conversation about making sure you're the same person on all social platforms, because we have conversations like that all the time. Make sure your names are spelled right, so people are not confused when they go looking for you. It's like, I was looking for this person, but this person showed up.
Yeah, don't throw letters in there.
Put a Z at the end of your customs because S is taken.
Yeah, that one drives me nuts.
I'm working on a logo right now, and not a logo, but a business card, and she has this.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't want to blow up their spot, but yeah, they threw a Z on the end, 7S. It's cute and stuff when you're looking at it in person, but when you're searching it online, it doesn't work.
That's not.
Yeah.
Okay, and all right, Nikki. See you later. Thanks for actually being here today. I appreciate it, Nikki. How is Any Up in the comments?
My phone. I just commented on my phone.
He commented on his phone. He's watching the video that he's on.
Yeah.
Smash the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff that YouTubers tell y'all to do. So that's why really use my US cutter, because I hate doing test cuts on there. Yeah.
Does it have a test button?
Yeah, it has a test button right there.
I have a US cutter. That's what I started with, US cutter, and I never used a test button.
Yeah. I have, but I feel like it's a waste of vinyl. The test button on the Cameo is more precise than this thing here.
Yeah.
Because I actually tried that one yesterday. I was testing the cut for somebody, and yeah, it did right at the edge. It's a box thing, and it's just triangle in the middle. But with this thing, and when you do it, it does this big, like, damn, you're taking my whole piece of vinyl. I needed that vinyl that you just destroyed. Titan 2.
So fun fact about Titan 2, US cutter, all that stuff, they're all Saga vinyl cutters. They're all made by the same company, Saga, and then they're just rebranded for US Cutter. It's just all the same stuff.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
We're getting vinyl education and fun fact.
Yeah, so if you have a US Cutter or Titan 2 or something, I'm actually a Saga dealer, so if you need parts or anything like that, I can get them for you.
Hey, you hear that? This my plug. Y'all didn't think I was gonna be talking to the plug. He laying it all out on this video today, you know? He laying out all his secrets. What's going on? Graphic Warehouse LLC, motivated by happy customers. I am too. I am motivated by happy customers. I like to keep them happy until they get out of control. And then you gotta switch them out, bring somebody else in. Yeah, so I was gonna say shit again, but Graphic Warehouse is actually one of the first people to put in their design for the competition. And
how many people you got?
So far, I only gotten 2. People are dragging their feet.
I'm giving away all this vinyl. There's only 2.
God's giving out all this vinyl, and people are dragging their feet. You know what I mean?
Hey, what's up?
You scared the mess out of me.
2 years. That's because you not here.
Right. You don't come to work. Just hit the like button. Cool, bro. So just subscribe to Andy Up Graphics. That's what's up. Go check out their group too. They're on Facebook. They got a Facebook group. It's a nice group on there too. A lot of information. But only if you're part of the Fire Up the Heat Press group too. Don't forget my group to go to his group. It's gonna be some war. It's like, no. Right. And what it do? CJ, what's going on, CJ? So how many vinyls do you suggest a newbie? You got all the good questions. A newbie should have on hand or should purchase once they get a job, or should they purchase once they get the job?
So black and white, you should always have on hand, no matter what. We sell more black and white than anything, and then red and then blue. I don't think you need to keep red and blue on hand, especially when you're starting out. You don't want to invest too much money in vinyl that's sitting there. You should stuff on the black and the white because you know you're going to get jobs for that. You know you're going to get requests for that. As far as like, getting past really like your basic colors, I wouldn't get too crazy and like go out and buy hundreds of dollars of all these random colors. You'll end up with this peach color that you never even use in hopes that somebody buys it. So I would just keep low, especially when you're starting out, low quantities of it. And then as you get a job, then you buy the vinyl and then you use the job, and then you can take some of that profit to re-up your vinyl and buy more. And then you can build your inventory that way. And then you can turn orders faster. If you buy a bunch of orders or buy a bunch of vinyl ahead of time in hopes to get orders to turn orders faster, it might be counterproductive because you might buy 10 colors and then that person walks in and you need that 11th color, but all your money's tied up. I know they're going to pay you and then you're going to do it, but why not do that anyway? You know what I mean? And have all that money tied up when you might need something else.
It's a good question there. Very good question. What's up with printable vinyl? Is it rubbery or soft hand?
So the printable, you're talking about the ink. I'm assuming I'm just going to go with the inkjet printable.
Right.
So the dark inkjet printable, it lays on your shirt. It's like a piece of paper with ink on it on your shirt. We're not, you know what I mean? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It feels like what it is. It doesn't go into the shirt. It lays on top, and it's a full sheet. You can do a print and cut, but you're still going to get the same kind of. It's not DTG. You know what I mean? We're talking about inkjet and heat press. Like, it is what it is. Now the ones for light, it should be just white T-shirts because you shouldn't put it on anything else. The one for white T-shirts, let's just change that. It's soft, but you have to, once you apply it, you have to stretch the shirt, and that ink actually goes into the shirt with whatever chemicals, I don't even know. Mm-hmm. So it actually lays more onto it, so it's softer. But I don't recommend, if you're doing a clothing brand or doing a clothing brand for somebody else or some kind of like high quality clothing, don't do the printable stuff. Just stay away from it.
Yeah.
It's not designed for that. It's designed for family reunions, memorial shirts, unfortunately, kids' birthday parties, one and dones, where you just want a picture of, Uncle Jimmy for his 60th birthday party.
Right.
Everybody's got to wear the shirt. Everyone's going to rock it for a day. That's what it's really good for. Kid's third birthday party. You put it on there. Everybody knows he's the birthday kid, and you don't have to do the whole Sesame Street characters because you can. Not that you should do copyright stuff. You get the idea. That's what it's really designed for, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's. I agree. You should not be starting a clothing brand with printable 3G opaque paper.
Yeah, I mean, it's great stuff. It's super cool, but it's just not. It's not for that.
Yeah, it's good enough just to get your hand started with firing up that heat press.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Besides that, don't do it too much. Meek said, working on mine's right now. I believe you're talking about your logo. Where can we find that cut setting sheet inside of East Cameo? I told y'all, man, that sheet. I didn't create that sheet. You talking about this sheet here? AnyUpGraphics.com, baby. Yeah. Go in the group. It's in his group. It's actually on my group too.
Yeah, so if you go into, is it in the files?
Yeah,
so if you go into either fire up the heat press, or I know it's in my files, go into, it's AnyUpGraphics vinyl crafting group. That's what it is. Just search AnyUpGraphics group, you'll find it. And if you have to be on a computer, you can't do it on your mobile, go in there, and on the right side, there'll be files. If you click on there, we have the cut settings for HCV, cut settings for adhesive vinyl, how to apply Easy Weed, how to apply WebFlex. There's all sorts of different, printouts and PDFs and information and stuff that you can get from there. And you can print them out and put them in there or just refer to it. I think I made some cut files and put it in there, but I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, grab it, stick it in your Cameo just like E.
What's up, man?
It works out.
What are you up to?
Some cool stuff. What else y'all got? We're about at that 1 hour mark, even though we've been going 2 hours the last couple of days.
2 hours?
Yeah, the last couple of lives been 2 hours, bro. It's been 2 hours. But I don't know. I ain't got 2 hours today, though. So what else y'all got?
Nothing?
None? All right.
Somebody's got something.
I know y'all got something, man. I ain't ready to go yet.
Yeah, I got time.
So you got anything to show and tell? What's this, elementary school? It's like, no. What do you need to see? What's show and tell? What are you trying to see?
Press time?
Press time. What are you asking the question if?
Do you have any tips on layering vinyl design?
That's another question. Do you have any tips on layering vinyl? I guess that question is for me because he don't layer. He don't press anything. Like, where'd y'all go? Is that your mom outside beeping? Yeah, it's fine. Please don't lose my phone, Nikita. I would die. Lose that phone. I do a lot of videos on that phone. You need to find your phone. Press time on the vinyl. Yeah, for press time on the vinyl, it depends on, again, what type of vinyl you're using. And
that sheet has it. That sheet has it. So if it'll say Easy Weed, and it'll go across, and it actually tells you all the materials that the Easy Weed can go on. Then it'll tell you your temperature, your how many seconds, and pressure, right?
Yeah. Except I don't have that part. I only have the cut settings, but there's a sheet that have
there's actually two sections to the HCV one. It's like your cut settings, and then the other one is what all the different materials can go on. So you'd actually be able to, if you have a polyester cotton blend, you'd be able to look and then go down and see all the vinyls that you can use.
Okay. And I said this is a good live. I learned a lot in this section. I appreciate it. Shout out to Kyle for just popping up after hours, man.
I know.
He closed 2 hours ago.
I got it. I was leaving and I saw the thing on my phone. It's like, let me see if he's still alive.
Nice. Yeah, definitely been 2 hours days for the last couple of lives. What else we got? So ha ha ha. Like any new projects? No new projects right now. No new projects right now. Like I told you, it's been a slow week. The only thing that's on that table is those robes that I'm dragging my feet on that needed to be done. But yeah, that's the only thing. And doing a lot of digital work, taking some classes, and yeah, in the works of actually, like I said, I'm in the works right now planning my Skillshare class that's gonna be up soon. It's this BM20 thing you keep asking. I'm getting the BM20. I heard that thing is a dud. Don't get it. It's like, we used to talk about that machine too. It's just.
So why not just get the 30?
Yeah. Save up the other $1,000, $2,000 and just get the 30.
The other 8.
$8,000. Oh yeah.
Because the BM20 is like what, 8?
$8,000. Yeah.
Well, the 30 is like 15.
Yeah, I heard it was facing that BM20 out though. I don't know. That's what I heard. Matter of fact, Matt was saying that on one of his live recently. It's not a good machine or something. And it was facing out, but
whatever you do, don't buy used. Any of them.
Don't buy any of those print cut machine used.
You want the tech to come out. You want to spend the money, have the tech come out, set it up, show you how to use it. That whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. So you can get that tutorial right then and there. Or else you got to worry about Erasmus buying it and showing you how to use it. I ain't got the $8,000 right now, unless y'all gonna donate. What else y'all got, man? Question: what's the best way to cut fabric on Cameo? I have never done that.
Yeah. I would spray adhesive the mat and put the fabric on it and run it through.
Just test cut.
So the Cameo 4 is coming out. It's going to start shipping in October, is what I've been told. We're going to start taking pre-orders for it in September, and then they'll ship to us in October. But they're going to have more blades for it. So I'm hoping that they're going to have a fabric blade for it, so we can offer that as well. I don't do fabric, but if somebody was like challenged me, I would just spray adhesive, put it down there, jack the blade up, tear through it.
Yeah. So, but how many designs can we submit? Submit as much as you can. You still get one price. We just get a lot of designs to judge you on, you know?
Yeah, your odds of winning are better if you have multiple.
Yeah. I see you send them all of them. Yes, and gonna have a new customer on that WebFlex. Sold. That's so solid now. Go ahead, check it out. WebFlex is cool, man. Can you sublimate on any of your vinyl?
Yeah, glitter white. The white glitter.
Yeah, the white glitter, everybody else is doing it.
Yeah. You can actually sublimate on any of the glitters, but don't do it. Just the white.
The only one that would make sense.
And there's actually a rainbow white. You can sublimate on that, but the colors are a little duller for some reason. So just stick with the regular glitter white, and you can sublimate on it. People do really cool stuff with it.
Cool. Will the 651 take the paint off the wall when removed, or should I use a removable vinyl?
651 will take the paint, and if it's on there good enough, then you'll take chunks of the drywall off. That happened.
Mm-hmm.
I had a shop. So when I was doing what he's doing, I did it out of my basement, and I didn't do shirts much, but I was primarily using 651. And whenever I had a big long counter, and then I had the wall at the end of it, and whenever I messed up a decal or something, I would stick it to it. So I had this wall, and it had all these decals on it. Then after the business moved out, I went to paint that wall, and I started moving the 651 off, and it just started pulling chunks right off. And I was just like, back and paint right over it. Looks like hell now. Yeah, so don't do it. There's actually a vinyl Orcal 631, which is removable. So the 651 has a solvent-based adhesive, so it's aggressive, so it really grabs on. That's why you can use it outside. Where the 631 has a water-based adhesive, so when it sticks on the wall, it's just sitting on there. It's not aggressively grabbing it. That's why you can't put it outside, because it'll wear away.
Nice. So if you're finding value in this video already, go ahead and smash the like button. Leave a nice comment somewhere. Go check out all the other videos. Subscribe if you're new here. But let's move on. Oh, Levy Apparel said, oh man, that was my dream machine with some mad emojis. Sorry we killed your dream, bro. I didn't mean to kill your dream. You can dream bigger now.
Yeah, you just gotta dream a little bit bigger.
Just dream a little bigger and get the 31 or the 51 or something.
That's the thing too. If that $8,000 BN20 wasn't there, you'd just be dreaming for the next one.
Exactly. So close your eyes. Don't see BN20 and see the VersaCam.
Plus, I think all the print media comes in 30 inches.
You have to cut to 20 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that. I was looking at it for a long time too. It was my dream machine for a while until I started to dream bigger. I already got a spot for that big machine and everything in this shop. It's gonna end up on that wall that's just blank. Yeah, one day I keep using the Amazon link in the descriptions of the videos. What a plotter cut fabric? Jason's asking.
I mean, you'd have to use a mat. You'd have to get a mat, one of the generic mats off Amazon, or a Silhouette Cricut mat. But yeah, you can run it through there.
We'll have to test that.
Yeah, you can't just throw fabric in there. It'll just jump up. It needs to have that backing of the mat to hold it on there. I think Cricut has a mat that's specifically made for fabric. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they do.
Okay. Well, there's some good questions here. I wish there was a way to do like individual Snapchats of these questions. Hey, Joan, are you here? Do you got these questions down? Yeah, Joan. Joan's been great, just taking notes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Joan's great.
She's in your group.
Yeah. She's in the group. She's actually one of the admins in the group and the moderator on here. Sketches 631 is a wad. Okay, we go over that. Have you used any aftermarket blade on your Cameo?
There's the what is it? The CB09 blade. That works well. You can pick them up on Amazon for cheap. And there's actually whole groups on Facebook dedicated to the CB09 blade, and it's supposed to be really well. And then you can go to Clean Cut Blades, I think it is. I think that sounds right, or something. I'm sure if you Googled that, and you can get blades to replace it, but you can't replace the Silhouette blade because it's in that housing. And then there's some aftermarket engraving blades and stuff, but as far as if you're looking for a blade to cut vinyl, you want the CB09, and then you can get the 45-degree blade and the 60-degree blade and stuff like that.
Nice. So I've been doing sticker vinyl on screen print. You throw in a video?
Oh, I see what he's saying. You're using the vinyl on the bottom of the screen when you're screen printing. When I used to screen print, and then I transitioned into the vinyl, and when I kept a couple clients because they were, it was paying bills. And that's what we did. We would just put vinyl on the screens to just knock out the jobs real quick. We can't do detailed stuff. We might be able to do a video on that.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I recently watched one of Sin's videos, t-shirt chick, and she was using that. I was like, wow, that makes sense. I mean, you can't do no big, massive order, but it makes sense. Just get like a screen, put it on there, just like a tabletop thing.
I have one screen tabletop thing.
Yeah, that would be some good content. Stay tuned for another collab video. Go ahead and subscribe to Kyle's channel. That's Any-Up Graphics Supply. I always be wanting to say supplies, but it's actually just supply.
The how I ended up with my name is we'll talk about this.
We'll talk about that name story another day. I'm still cook. Joan says she's still cooking, but she'll watch the replay and take down those questions. That'll be awesome. So we can break them down. I might be able to even break this video down into sections and have more content about all the questions we have for Kyle today. Oh, can you engrave with a plotter?
You can with the silhouette. I'll try and jump back in the comments later. We actually had some blades that we sold at the grand opening in the new shop. I forget the name of it, but it's actually a company that makes these special engraving blades that fit into the silhouette that you can use to engrave on like, excuse me, on like dog tags and things like that. I've never done it, but you need an engraving blade. Is it a blade?
I don't know.
Engraving thing? Yeah.
So Frank is saying I really need a logo for my business ASAP, something basic. Frank, yeah, I know we talked about that already. I'll get back to you on that, man. You gotta keep bugging me, man. I'm gonna make sure that you gotta
send him money.
Send me the cash.
Money.
Cash speaks, you know.
Send him money. He'll get it done.
That's what it is. I think that's what it is. That's why I'm dragging my feet because, yeah, once you make that payment of something, I'm entitled now to
cut the shit. You really need a logo. Send him some money. And I'll get
it
it done.
done. Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was on the Facebook group like a week ago crying about the same thing.
He was with the skull, right? Yeah. We'll get rid of that skull. We'll kill the skull and get you something nice. But yeah, hit me up out of here and let's talk about will 20 do it for a start? Wow. You said 20 for a logo? What you want me to just write, Frank? Cut it out, bro. Cut it out.
Talk about that later.
Let's keep that off. Let's talk about that later. Was able to make quick order with screen print with vinyl. Yes, you definitely can. That's what I've seen and learned. Can you still use the Cameo 3 for reflective vinyl for decals? Didn't you ask this earlier today?
I commented in the group. I gave you a link to it. Black and white reflective. We got it on the website. AnyofGraphicSupply.com.
Butter is asking, outside of ISS, do you have any trade shows for specific vinyl and associated apparel?
There's decorating apparel, something. I forget what that is. That's another thing I'll have to jump in there. I don't think it comes to the East Coast, so I don't pay much attention to it. But it's like DA or DIA, decorated. It's decorated something. From what I hear, is a really good one. But like I said, it doesn't come over to the East Coast. I don't think so. I haven't paid much attention to it. And that NBM show I heard was a bust. Don't go to that one. Yeah, they're just trying to sell big automated screen presses, like 100 shirts in an hour, automatic. Like, come on, guy.
Right.
Looking for some cool vinyl. I don't need a $150,000 machine.
$150,000 sitting in your room somewhere, and no. Okay. Look at the NBM show. Okay. Jones saying, Frank, you should try Fiverr. Yeah, Fiverr, you can get it for $5.
Yeah, hit up 5 people, spend $25. You might end up with something.
Yeah.
Get it done. I feel it, Frank. I feel like that's what's holding you back, man. You're obsessed with the logo. Just get it done. Move on. Start making money.
Yep. Sketches said, Frankie Design. Is that the name you decided on? All right. See, Frank, all the questions coming towards you now. Let's refocus on vinyl.
Yeah.
Are there any trade magazines for apparel? That's, you know what? There was one. Dang. Is there one? I know there's one that stores always reference. It's like decorative something as well. I think, matter of fact.
I don't know. I don't read magazines.
That crazy lady. Remember that crazy lady that was just popping up at your shop and overhead the other day? She did bring me one of those magazines. I just don't know. Printable something. But I'll look it up and see. But I haven't looked into it since she dropped it off that day. She just wanted information. They keep telling me that I need.
Who's they? Let's break that down. Who's they? Who's they that's telling you? Don't listen to them. Whoever they are, don't listen to them. I cut carbon fiber and I cut reflective on a silhouette and a cricket and any kind of vinyl cutter.
Yeah.
Next.
I hope it's okay. I don't have any other names. Okay. Butterman ISS is all you need.
Yeah.
ISS was a good show. I went to the ISS in Atlanta City. It was a good show. It was my first one, and I had a good time. Saw lots of sea there though. That thing just be packed.
Yeah, you got what is it, like 2 or 3 days?
Yeah,
2 days, right?
It's like no, I think it was a Thursday to Saturday or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go Thursday, stay overnight, Friday, stay overnight, go Saturday.
Yeah. But there be some deals there though. You got when you go to them shows, just know you probably want to go there to purchase something. Have that mindset because they be trying to not take anything back. Yeah. And what I've learned is like you want to be there on the first day or the first and second day. The last day they don't got nothing left. So you get in on the first day, you can get some good deals if you try and get that $150,000 automatic screen printing machine.
Yeah.
Or that BN20. It ain't gonna be there though. I didn't even see that BN20.
That's good advice though, because they don't want to bring anything home.
They don't.
They don't want to pack it up. They want to pack up their display, and that's it.
They want to get rid of everything. So, Houston was the nearest one to you. Okay. Everybody in PA or anywhere in this tri-state, let's plan to link up on the next one that comes our way. And Big Cartel for Design Studio.
The commercial design studio app will make a video, and you can use it. Works right to go.
Okay, that's one of those things to like design the shirts on your website type. Them things be expensive. I have my buddy that was actually working on my website. He was trying to sell me that. It's like, oh, I can get it for this. I'll sell it to you for that. Do you want me to put it onto your website? I'm like, the website is not making me money right now for me to put that into it.
You gotta wait till you get the traffic.
Yeah, until it starts making me money.
And then you gotta have somebody maintain it.
Yeah.
That ain't cheap.
It's a little too much. Jason said I'll be at the ACISS show again. Late May,
That's like March, right?
Yeah, it's March. Yeah, I think I went last year, like March 23rd or something.
Yeah, it was the day. It was the weekend I had the grand opening.
Yeah, exactly. What's the next show happening in the tri-state? March, as far as I know. Keep you posted on that. We should all meet up on that. Do a nice little meet and greet. And then we'll probably all come here and have a nice little event and get some free vinyl. There's a free website I'm trying to do a markup. There's a free website that will let you do a markup. Okay, you gotta let us know the website. Frankie,
asking
I don't know if he was asking or telling. I don't know. Let me know if it's a question or a statement. If it's a statement, put exclamation point. Mean it. Be strong with it. Atlanta City, I will be pulling slots. Okay. I don't play the slots.
No, I don't know. You can't go Atlantic City gamble, come home. Or rest.
Yeah, I think where they even had it, I didn't even see no casinos in that area. I don't think so. But I wasn't looking for that. I was just there focused to see what is this thing all about.
Yeah.
What are the settings to cut brick vinyl on the silhouette? 1 second. Go ahead into the group. Download this sheet. That's very helpful. It's either my group or on any Up Graphics group. Under the file, you have to be on your computer, your PC, or whatever. But just to give you a shortcut real quick, I'm going to sneak over to mine and give it to you right now. On brick.
Great.
I feel like I have to pull this thing out to see it.
I think I could do March meet and greet. I think that's a good idea. We all hook up then.
10 4 10.
10 4 10.
10 4 10 for brick 600.
Do a test cut.
10 4 10. Test cut it with your mat or without your mat.
Yeah.
And then figure it out. Save the setting, name it brick, and leave it there. So you have it.
What are the things that I should mention about the cut settings too? That's just a good starting point. Every single machine is different. Everybody's blade is different. If you pop in a new blade or have an old blade, it's going to take a different setting. So it's a good starting point. That's why I said do a test cut, because then you can start there and then move on and adjust.
Yep, sketches. Let's plan on that March meet and greet. We can definitely do a March meet and greet for everybody for the Fire Up the Heat Press community. Let's plan on that March, either in Atlanta City or nearby somewhere. I know a lot of people are either in the tri-state area or in a specific time zone area, but we'll figure something out. We got people in Trinidad too. They're gonna have to come to America. I ain't coming to Trinidad. I would like to come eat some of your cooking, Joan, but I can't come to Trinidad right now. Jason, people don't care about the name brand or even really what your logo. Just put cool stuff out.
Yeah,
just pull out some cool shit.
I named that company Any Up.
This is Any Up.
It's no relevance to vinyl supplies at all, but everybody knows it.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, just do cool stuff, man.
Nobody cares.
Sketch is saying, what's brick vinyl? It seems folks have, yeah, that's brick on Kyle's hat. Have a hard time working with it. Yeah, you got to press it both sides.
Yeah.
So
you have to get your cut settings down because it's thick.
Actually, have designed to be brick thick. That's been here forever.
Yeah, so once you get your cut settings down, you should have no problem. And then you have to press it and then flip the shirt inside out and then press it again. Because it's so thick, the heat doesn't penetrate all the way through it. And that's the only vinyl that you have to do that.
Yeah. I have brick somewhere, but it's thick.
Yeah.
It's super thick.
Yeah, like I wouldn't do full
it's going to be
designs
heavy
on it, but little things like this on a hat or like polo shirts, it gives like a nice raised effect. It's nice.
Yeah, brick is almost like the poor man embroidery or something. Yeah, I know. It ain't got nothing to do with embroidery. It's not thread.
It's like embroidery alternative.
Alternative, yeah, there we go. Okay, thanks you guys. Awesome show, good info. This was a good show, right? I think we should do like a collab show, like a weekly show. Yeah, what y'all think? Down. He's down for a weekly show. I think go ahead, smash the like button one time and let me know in the comments if we should do some type of weekly show where you can get questions about t-shirts and questions about vinyl at the same time. I think that would be a good show. Might be good on the internet too. There's no audio.
Can you guys hear us?
Don't tell me this whole time I'm sitting here just moving my mouth.
Yes to the weekly show. There it is.
Yes to the weekly show. I didn't know your friend was one giving me the link and the Fire Up the Heat Press.
Yeah, when I was giving him
he was the one giving you the link. Any Up Graphics. Anytime you see something from Any Up Graphics or you see me talking about Any Up Graphics, it's the face to put to it. Group page. Okay. All right. Yeah, he was the one.
Yeah.
Thumbs up for that. Jamin's giving a thumbs up. Sketch is giving a thumbs up for the weekly show.
I buy my stuff from you don't.
No, you don't. You don't buy it directly from them.
Oracal doesn't sell direct. You might, I'm not going to name the name, but you might buy it from a company that has 651 in the name. They're not Oracal direct.
Yeah.
I buy it from Oracal direct, and then I sell it. That's how it works.
So basically, the Oracal is not selling to The consumer.
Correct. They sell to Orcal dealers. Same with Caesar Heat Transfer and Webflex. They don't sell it. They sell it to people that
Authorized dealers.
Exactly.
Good stuff, guys. This could be a weekly podcast. Yeah, I got the setup for the podcast. I've been telling Kyle about a podcast for a long time, but we're both busy and lazy at the same time, so it just don't make sense. You can't be busy and lazy. You just gotta find time. But yeah, we'll talk about it now that we see that people are interested. We'll talk about it and see how we can put it together, just to give y'all the content. You know.
Yeah, maybe we'll just do it live every week and record it in audio and put it out.
Yeah, exactly. That might be it. So just say I can hear. I know y'all can hear. I don't know. Frankie's not able to hear. But anyways, what else, y'all guys? It's been an hour and a half. I think we're about to. Kyle, can I add you to my Facebook or IG?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a free internet.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody you want.
Hey, what's the worst thing I do? Deny it? No, I won't deny it.
Yeah. Can we get a closer look at Kyle's hat?
I'm not going to take it off my head. There's a mess.
Yeah. And one of these days, we'll get a closer look at Kyle's shop.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. I did y'all a little sample the other day. I was in there, but.
Yeah, we'll have to go in when the store's closed, and that way we can talk about it and show it off. I don't have to worry about it.
We'll break down all the different vinyl. Can you layer Webflex, by the way? How many layers?
3 layers.
That's a good question.
So Webflex is kind of temperamental. If you get edges of the transfer from the next layer over the previous layer, it can leave marks. So I try and not layer it, but people do all the
Yeah.
time.
Nice things. Is that where you get your vinyl from? That's all I speak about, Frank. That's where I get my vinyl from. They're literally less than 30 feet that way.
Yeah. Like I was leaving the shop and
he was leaving his shop and seeing the live happen. We're in the same parking lot, so I won't go nowhere else. It doesn't make sense. It just does not. So, yeah, that's where I get my vinyl from to answer your question in the long form. Field trip to the shop. Yeah, I love field trip. We're taking a bus or the train. Uber. One more thing, how to find the list in the group before you guys go. The list?
What's the name of your group?
Fire Up the Heat Press.
So I was going to put it in the link, but I'm not going to. So if you go to the group, either go to Fire Up the Heat Press or go to my group, Anyup Graphic Vinyl Crafting Group, whatever the hell I decided to call it. Everything's super long when I name stuff for some reason. Anyway, go to Fire Up the Heat Press. And on your computer, not on mobile, on the left side, it'll be like, discussion and some other things, and it'll say files. You go to files, and you click into there, and then all the files that he's uploaded will be in there.
I don't know if I uploaded it as a file. If I didn't upload it as a file,
I'm putting my link in there.
Y'all see how to upload it as a file right now? Yeah, I think I just did it as a. Oh yeah, it's on there as a file. It's right there.
Yeah. So go in there. If you try to look for it on your mobile device, you're never going to find it. It's just not possible. But go onto your computer, in the files on the left side. Yeah, it says about, discussion, announcements, members, events, videos, photos, files.
Okay. Yep. So, yep, got it.
Cool.
Maybe next time you can talk about blade type and use. Yep, we'll keep that for the next time. So again, y'all can just write down your questions. We'll find a time if we do this once a week or once a month, whatever, bi-weekly. You'll know when it's happening because I keep y'all informed. And then just come with your questions. It's like a live Q&A with Kyle and myself, and we'll go from there. Look out for a schedule. And once we plan to do it, you'll have a schedule because that's how he works. He likes to have it all scheduled annually.
Yeah, you should see my calendar. It's blocked out. I got to have commitment.
Said, bring Stan Banks. Go ahead, call Stan and tell him to come.
Yeah, he knows both of us.
Tell them to come. All right, have things. Okay, I have it. Thanks. Cool. All right, y'all. What else? I'm. This is like the last time I'm saying what else because I am done.
Yeah.
And Kyle's done talking. And he's got to go. We all got to go. Go ahead and smash the like button if you're new. Subscribe. Go and check out any other video on the channel. Until next time, tomorrow Saturday, it won't be no 7 o'clock live. If I do go live, it's going to be off the cuff. So stay tuned for the notifications. And yeah, it's been a great week. I can't wait to see the type of designs y'all submit for the Fire Up the Heat Press group. And until next time.
Yeah, what do they got? An hour? 2 hours?
Yeah, they got to 11:59 my time. Y'all got to get on it. Thanks, Ania. Have a blessed night from June. You have a blessed night as well. Until next time, fire up that heat press, and we're out. Right. That was a good live.